Are You Really podcast on Instagram, and follow, like, subscribe, share on YouTube. Please, man. The Who Are You Really podcast. And maybe a little hard trying to find it first off because I'm growing this thing, you know what I mean? So after you put the Who Are You Really in, put E. Jones for another day. But yeah, I think that why a lot of black women don't invest in the black man is because of a little bit of hurt, fear, of repeating the cycle and getting hurt. Now, that's not to say, you know what I mean, because there are some good black men out there. There are some good black men out there. So, I think it's not, I wouldn't say a case by case basis. I got to check the percentages of this, but he's definitely sparked a conversation that was there always, but sometimes swept under the rug, sometimes addressed, but more than less was like, and it's even more happening even more now when you see all these young black athletes, and when they reach their pinnacle and they reach the highest point of their life, they're not with a black woman most of the time. Most of the time, they're with a woman of another race, whether that be Caucasian, Asian, Latino, whatever. It's not a black one. But I think it's not that way for a multitude of reasons. I don't think it's all just because the white woman invests in the black man more. Not to say that doesn't happen. That happens a lot. But I do think there are a lot of sisters out there, that will and have invested in their men and their black men. I just think that it's from my experience, what I've seen, I think it's most sisters have a cutoff limit. The sisters are like, all right, that's number 3, motherfucker. That's the third man that I invested this X, Y, and Z in, and he did whatever. Whereas with other races, another woman, they may like, hey, I'm going to still go for it because I feel like this is the one. I feel like this is the one, and a lot of times that be the one. You know what I mean?